3, 2, 1.
What cell structures capture light energy from the sun and use it with water and carbon dioxide to produce sugars for food? The answer is B. Chloroplasts. Ralph Melf, the character from Happy Days who left with Richie to join the army, was played by which actor? The answer is B. Donnie Mose. What phobia did Sigmund Freud develop in his 40s? The answer is C. Fear of death. The only country in the world where French is the sole official language is? The answer is C. Canada. Who is the youngest designer to ever show a collection at Paris Fashion Week? The answer is A. Alexander Wang. Urdu is a language spoken in which of these countries? The answer is D. Pakistan. Which country has the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites? The answer is B. China. Who led the Persian army against Greece in the Persian Wars? The answer is A. Xerxes I. Who is known for his work on classical conditioning, such as the salivating dogs experiment? The answer is B. Ivan Pavlov. Which human activity is most harmful to the natural environment? The answer is C. Cutting down a rainforest. He felt now that he was not simply close to her, but that he did not know where he ended and she began, is an excerpt from a novel by which great 19th century writer? The answer is A. Leo Tolstoy. What is UNC Wilmington's nickname? The answer is A. Seahawks. I'm a giant sphere of gas and dust, invisible in daylight. What am I? The answer is C. Nebula. Which continent has the fewest countries? The answer is D. South America. What fruit can you make jam from? The answer is A. Blueberry. What is the most common form of dwarfism in humans? The answer is C. Achondroplasia. Who is known as the father of history in ancient Greece? The answer is A. Herodotus. Which of the following is typical for the rainforest trees and cannot be seen in trees at higher latitudes? The answer is A. Cauliflower. Which component is responsible for controlling the flow of electric current? The answer is D. Transistor. Which scientists formulated rules that describe the observable relationships of plant traits to the traits of the ancestor plants? The answer is B. Gregor Mendel. I have keys, but no locks. I can open without a sound. What am I? The answer is C. Keyboard. What were the names of William Shakespeare's 3 children, 2 of whom were twins, a boy and a girl? The answer is B. Susanna, Hamlet, and Judith. What is it that can be broken without being held, caught without being touched, and thrown without being carried? The answer is A. A promise. What was the first TV show to air in color on NBC? The answer is C. Bonanza. What was the name of the plumber in The Golden Girls, who brought the ladies the new standard Lowboy toilet? The answer is D. Lou. I'm open at the beginning but closed at the end. What am I? The answer is A. Book. Which North American river flows into Hudson Bay? The answer is C. St. Lawrence. What does Q represent in physics? The answer is A. Quantum. The crust, the mantle, and the core are structures of Earth. Which description is a feature of Earth's mantle? The answer is D. Has properties of both liquids and solids. On which TV show did Lenny Bruce make his debut? The answer is C. The Steve Allen Show. When you first start Wonderland online, where do you find yourself? The answer is D. On a ship. Methyl groups are found within what? The answer is D. Amino acids. What are people called that choose to study science? The answer is C. Scientists. What is the national dish of Mexico? The answer is A. Tacos. I'm the odorless gas responsible for fireworks. What am I? The answer is D. Potassium nitrate. Mrs. Moyers teaches her students about different energy sources. Which example comes from a renewable source of energy? The answer is A. Water heated by solar panels. What contributes more, though less than some believe, to the lung damage caused by smoking? The answer is C. No filters. Who is the captain of the Indian cricket team as of 2021? The answer is A. Virat Kohli. Who plays Batman in The Dark Knight? The answer is B. Christian Bale. What is a hat for covering the head? The answer is A. Cap. What is the charge of a proton? The answer is A. Positive. The states of Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, and Colorado form an exception to what important mathematical theorem? The answer is C. Four-color theorem. Which gas is used in MRI machines for better imaging? The answer is D. Xenon. If a gas in a closed area experiences increases in pressure and decreases in temperatures, what other attribute of the gas will be affected? The answer is D. Volume. What is the science that describes the ancestral and descendant connections between organisms? The answer is B. Phylogeny. I'm colorless, odorless, tasteless, and non-toxic. Without me, life wouldn't exist. What am I? The answer is A. Oxygen. Which of these literary works was written in the form of a long letter while the author was in prison? The answer is B. De Profundis. I have a beard and live underwater. Who am I? The answer is B. Amphitrite. Which candy is also known as Smarties in the UK and Ireland? The answer is A. M&Ms. Which of these is one of the nicknames of the state of Mississippi?